how much part of your game plan was to sort of test Cain's chin and see how he would stand up to a punch?
My game plan? Well, my game plan was to keep the fight stand-up, you know, because I love to fight stand-up. I'm really confident in that area. But I was waiting for kicks, and he got a pretty heavy kicks, you know. And then I was looking for all my fights. I looked for the knockout, and then because I know my coach used to tell me I got pretty heavy hands, so I tried to use them when they started the fight, because it's a good time to use that, you know, my power, you know, because I'm 100% in that moment. So it's good to use my power, and that works today.
Was there anything specific about what you saw in Cain, though, that you thought he might be vulnerable to that?
I'm sorry, I need translation.
He said
my English is not so good.
He said, did he think that Cain would be vulnerable to the stand-up?
Vulnerable. No, he like I thought, he was walking forward. He was putting a little bit of pressure. I don't know if it was how he liked to do, but you know, he walked forward, and man, that was a good moment for me, and I enjoyed the moment.
Who's going to win between Brock Lesnar and Alistair Overeem? And do you have a preference who you would face next?
No, I don't have preference. Actually, I never choose any opponent, you know. It doesn't matter who's going to be my next opponent. I'm not thinking about that now. I want to go back to Brazil and make a big barbecue for all my family and my partners. But for sure, I'll be watching this fight and pay attention on everything.
Perhaps more to Dana's question as to why you didn't shoot. There was a lot of talk going into this fight that you had a very badly injured knee. Is that true, and how much did it bother you if it was?
It was fine, you know, going into the fight. You know, with the fight, it was my fault. I didn't pressure enough. You know, the game plan was to go in and pressure, and I waited far back too long. You know, I was playing Dos Santos' game. He got me with the good overhand right, so you know, it was my fault.
Can you just kind of talk about what your game plan was coming into the fight? I mean, it's easy for some of us to say, well, why didn't he just go out there and shoot in the first 10 seconds? What was your game plan going into the fight?
Establish the punches and kicks, you know, putting a little pressure forward. And if the takedown was there, take it. You know, not to force anything. You know, Dos Santos has a great takedown defense and everything else. So we pretty much had, you know, fight smart and, you know, just put a lot more pressure. And I didn't do that tonight. So I pretty much, you know, went away from the game plan.